Right then, okay. There are 6 parts to a shirt. There's the sleeves, 1, 2. There's the left side, the right side, the back, the collar, and what's called the yoke, the bit at the top where the shoulders are. The order you iron them, sleeves always first. You find the seam, lay it flat. You should be able to take the cuff, so you should get a nice flat bit of fabric on there. Okay, your iron needs to be on 2 or cotton, never up to the top, because you'll burn the fabric. The hottest designed for linen, like bed sheets or towels or stuff like that. Now the iron you've got is going to be different to this one. Instead of pushing for steam, you're going to need to pump it for steam. Don't use the spray unless you've got particularly stubborn creases. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is, as you go, just use a little bit of steam. So you'll pump just a little tiny bit. Don't go too much, because the steam will cool down the iron and you'll start spraying water onto your clothes. If that happens, just stop, put the iron down and wait for the light to go out. This iron's slightly different because the steam's generated in here rather than at the point of the iron. So first sleeve, just iron it flat. It's inevitable you're going to get some bunching up around here because that's where the back of the cuff is. But again, if you're wearing a suit, it doesn't really matter. Second one, do your second sleeve again. You want to find the bottom seam here. Put that flat. Take these cufflinks out. And then lay it flat. Because you've got normal cuffs and not French cuffs, double cuffs, it should be quite easy. So then again, God, pain in the arse. You'll need to make sure you button your cuffs when you're doing this, because it makes it so much easier. Right, okay, so let's hypothetically presume, again, pump the steam. Don't go crazy with it. So you can hear that the steam's coming out on a fairly steady rate. So after you've done your collar, your sleeves, take your shirt here, slide it over the ironing board, and you want the ironing board to fill the side of the shirt, so all you can see is the side here. Iron that, again pumping as you go. Don't be tempted to do too much at once, just take your time. So when that one's flat, slide it up, slide it back down again. Don't worry about this part here, just concentrate on the back of the shirt. Again, pumping with the steam. It goes without saying, make sure your iron's got plenty of water in it. Once you've done that bit, just hotch it across. Basically, you're looking to slightly overlap where you've previously ironed to make sure you don't get any lines in the pressing. Just work it as you go, pumping the steam. You might find if you get a little bit of a crease, just give it a couple of spritz of water and then run over the iron hot. Don't steam over water, otherwise the iron gets sticky, but that's a whole nother thing. So steam, steam, steam it so you're pressed all the way. Then again, hotch it up, bring it round, hotch it down. So it's basically a mirror image of what you've just done on the other side. Steam, steam, steam. Keep the steam. Steam is what flattens clothes, it's not heat. You can bang all the heat in the world at it and it probably won't do very much at all. Okay, don't worry about the buttons, but if you do want to iron the buttons, turn it upside down, put it down. This is spongy, so you should just be able to iron straight over them. That's the sort of thing the army look for, not universities. Right, next is the collar. Don't iron it like that. Fold it over, put it on the board, you're looking for a similar sort of look on both sides. So if you can see, there's roughly the same. You're probably going to struggle to get it exactly the same unless it's a brand new shirt. Iron this side. Don't iron this side, because if your iron spits, you've got crap on your collar that you can't hide. Okay. Then lastly, you need the yoke. You take the shirt, fold it over the ironing board, presuming your ironing board's got a point in it. Most of them do. Some of them are square, but I doubt yours is. Iron the first half of the yoke. These are usually thicker fabric, so you might need to give it more steam. Then you pull it off, spin it round, iron the other side of the yoke. And there you go. Pressed shirt. Just make sure it's not got any. Sometimes you get situations where, let's say hypothetically, you're ironing away and you accidentally iron over something and you get a crease like this. It's easy to get rid of. Plenty of steam. Steam is what presses the kit, not heat. Okay. So good luck with it. Have fun.